Hey, what's up? I'm Darion. Welcome to the channel. Um, I'm born and raised in Memphis, right? Uh, I think the National Guards being in town is a pretty cool thing. I think with what they got going on, I still haven't heard any plans of reduction of crime, but they are showing a lot of presence in the city. From my understanding, now I don't live there anymore, but I do. I am in and out a lot, and most of the time when I'm in and out, I don't have any problems when I'm going in. The thing is now with the local police, the stuff that they're doing, they could have been doing a long time ago, beefing up with the Shelby County Sheriffs and the Tennessee Highway Patrol. They should have been on that a long time ago. It didn't take the National Guards to come in town to even do that, but it's good to see that a lot of stuff that a lot of things that I think they could have come together with as far as reduction of crime. I still don't hear about that a lot. I have heard about a lot of traffic stops and getting guns and everything's off the street, which is good. It prevents crime, but I still think there's a little bit more that need to be done because what's the aftermath once all this is over with. So as far as that, I think there's need to be some more programs put in place with that. Now, with that said, we still got crazies going on downtown in Memphis of Beale Street, which I hated to hear the story this morning. That's what made me just say, let me hop on and just talk about it and, and get your perspectives on it. Check it out.
It is the first weekend the National Guard is deployed in Memphis, joining more than a dozen federal agents hoping to fight crime in the city. But even with the Memphis Safe Task Force and troops on the ground, it was still a violent weekend in the popular downtown entertainment district. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Carolyn Serta. Let's get to Fox 13's Rosalind Freeman live downtown tonight. Rosalind, Memphis police say there has been plenty of activity on Beale Street over just the past 24 hours.
That's right, Carolyn. MPD confirms they responded to two large disturbances and violent crimes right here in downtown Memphis, including a robbery, multiple fights on the Memphis' most iconic street. We're talking about Beale Street, and while visitors are in town for major events. Now, according to MPD, just after 4 this morning, a large group of 6 to 8 men assaulted and robbed 4 women on Beale Street, taking cash and the keys to a 2022 Dodge Charger, which was later stolen. This happened in the area of Handy Park. Then, just before noon today, officers responded to a fight in the 100 block of Beale. One man was taken to the hospital in critical condition, another in non-critical injuries. Despite those incidents, some visitors say they still feel safe, but are more aware of their surroundings.
Yeah, you have to be aware of your surroundings, being in the city like Memphis at this point. I never would have thought it'd get that bad. I mean, I know that the city is down and they really don't have too much going on. A lot of things, a lot of places are boarded up. A lot of businesses have left. I think that with this crime reduction program that they're trying to do, I hope it really works for the long run. I don't see it working in the long run because these guys still doing the same thing. They still getting, even with the traffic stop, the guys being out getting caught with guns and everything. So they're not even really worried about it. I just think it's just a temporary band-aid, hoping it'll get better, hoping it'll add an aftermath. I don't know how long the National Guard's going to be in town, but I think, I hope it gets to the point where there be some structure going on back in the city. Like I said, I'm from Memphis, born and raised. I think over time with this they got going on, there should be some ideas in place. But with the local police, they used to ride around the neighborhoods. They used to be all at the schools, bus stops. I talked to my mom. She said they doing all that now. They wish they haven't done it over the last 20 years, which caused the fact that they are in this position they are in. I hear that they are like 600 short of police officers. So looking at the classes that's supposed to start out, they still haven't announced that. So they said they had a big hiring thing like a weekend ago. So we'll see how that goes. But I really do hope that Memphis pick up and get it back together. Let's see what else they got going on.
Honestly, the thing that freaked me out was I was like, I don't know what to expect if the National Guard is going to be there. Like, that's just not something that you're used to. And so honestly, that made me a little bit more nervous about being in town because you just don't know what to expect on like how the local community is going to react.
MPD says both incidents are under investigation and so far no arrests have been announced. Officials urge anyone downtown to stay alert and report suspicious activity right away. Carolyn.
That is Fox 13's Roz.
Well, I hope they do report it to any suspicious things that are going on. It has been a wild run for Memphis, and they really need to get back on top of things. So I hope they do, and maybe things will change for the long run. And like I said, I don't know how long the National Guard is going to be in town, but I hope they actually make some type of progress in order to make this thing happen. And the police need to just need to step it up with the other partnering neighbors of sheriff and Tennessee Highway Patrol until they get their personnel back in order, in my eyes. But this stuff they could have been doing a long time ago. But then, once again, this is Darion Major TV, and I'm checking out.